bread. You end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got
by day, you mean y'all two.
If God for me, who could be against me?
I thought he was like number 5 on my list, which means no.
They the ones stirring up the conflict.
Alright, man, y'all be cool.
Alright, bro. Told you my Rushmore was me with 4 different expressions, bro.
The 6-4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's
the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'll draw this right now. Whoa. Huh?
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On play action, Wentz rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. The Eagles had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Our game here, the Vikings and Eagles, the 2nd of 2 on this Monday night. The Titans and Bills kicked off a little over an hour ago up in Buffalo. And this, our only Monday night doubleheader of the season, but rumor is might have a few more for 2023. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Wentz now on 1st down. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. Touchdown, Eagles! So they get their tight end from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Why is it not letting me say my job? All right.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, Prescott. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott. Open man, Lamb is complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Prescott off play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And I see this offense trying to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Prescott to throw on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Singletary again. And some room to work. Oh, good move. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Wentz now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, but to a really nice game. And here's know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's caught by the tight end, Smith Jr. He's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Marcus Thompson.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. Now Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. Touchdown! Herb Smith Jr., his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
I hate that you can't play that.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Who just left him?
And he's caught by Lamb. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz. That's into the hands of Pascal. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now Wentz.
Bro, throw it up, Pat. Bro, I hate Carson. I hate him with the passion, bro.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw caught by Tony. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Now Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To the air again, Prescott. It's caught on the right side at Smith. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Irv Smith, a partner. It just feels like this is his year because you remember him as a second rounder in 2019, and he had to share the starting job at tight end in his first 2 seasons. After almost 700 yards and 7 touchdowns, the job is truly his here in Minnesota. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that's
into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. A good throw here, finding Pascal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a play fake. Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On 2nd and inches, Prescott. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 30. 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Both of these coaching staffs feverishly making their final plans for the second half. One of these two teams is going to get their first win. And for the call, let's kick it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Prescott now from the 50. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Up the middle, Jones. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of 45. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Wentz now to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Again, it's Wentz.
And I threw it outside the fucking zone? What? Bro.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Out to his left. And that's going to be caught to Dwayne Eskridge. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. On play action, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Prescott on play action. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch it. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Prescott now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up on a former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Wentz going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Play action now. Prescott steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 15th in this game. Multiple defenders there to hit him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by
Y'all let this whole ass nigga get
and
fucking
he'll be taken
35
down, but
yards.
not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
This nigga, because I took him out. Because he didn't fucking jump. But it's all good.
Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown and work their way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitation.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Jones again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. They'll try and run it in with Jones. No gain on the play. What to do now on 4th and goal? Oh, they'll run the option right. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Wentz to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, taking an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Wentz to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Play action. Now Wentz. On the move to his left. Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, this.
I'm looking at my stats.